Hey, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Manual Focus, and today we're going to be making an absolutely delicious smoked brisket. And I know you see that bark, right? Now let's focus on this brisket. Now we're going to take this and turn it to that. But before we do, if you have not subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button. And if you find value in this content, hit that like button and then turn on those notifications so you know when I release my content. Now let's get to this trim, right? So you want to make sure that your brisket is cold, because a cold brisket is easier to trim because that fat is going to be, nice and hard. When the fat starts heating up, it becomes, slimy and then hard to cut. So you want to remove any hard fat and then any excess fat. Now we got this brisket on the side, and as you can see, some of that meat's oxidized and then you see all that fat. Now don't throw this away because you can use that. And again, you see that piece right there, that flap, you just want to take that off. And now we got that fat cap. You want to leave about 1/4 of an inch on that fat cap, and this is going to help protect that brisket while you're cooking it. And now we want to make sure we get this bad boy aerodynamic, just like a sports car, man. You want that smoke to roll off that brisket, man, and smoke it up nice, right? So we looking for flavor. And again, save that meat, right? You can use that meat for other recipes. Now let's focus on these seasonings. Now for a good brisket, all you really need is salt, pepper, and garlic. Now in the barbecue world, we call that SP&G. Now for me, I'm making a barbecue rub, right? So it's in the works, and that's what I'm using, right? I'm trying to perfect that bad boy. Now with this brisket, just make sure that you're seasoning that bad boy from head to toe, right? Because as you slice that bad boy, you're giving that to your people. They want to taste flavor, right? And then don't forget to hit those sides, man. Every piece that you want, your people to taste, it gotta have some flavor. Now this is what the end product should look like, right? Looks like a lot of seasonings, but I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. Now remember, I told you, don't throw away that excess meat that we cut off in that fat, because you can make your own beef tallow, right? And that's free game from Cooking with Manual Focus, right? Save your money. Now we got our smoker, it's going at 250 degrees, and then we got our probe thermometer, and we're gonna monitor this brisket as it cooks. Now the first 45 minutes is absolutely crucial, because you want to check on this brisket and then you want to start spritzing it. Now I got a 50-50 blend of apple cider vinegar and water, and then we want to spritz this bad boy every 45 minutes for the first 4 hours. Alright, so this is our second round of 45 minutes. So what we really want to do is see how that brisket's coming along, but more importantly, you got to check on your pellets, right? So you don't want any flame outs at any point in time in this cook, because we're going to be taking this for a long session, right? So you got to make sure that you got enough pellets, right? So we're going to the hopper. And then, these hoppers, because of the mechanism that's inside that's feeding this, it likes to create like little divots or whatever. So you want to make sure that you smooth these pellets out so it continues to feed, your pellet grill. And then we're going to go and check this brisket. So this is how it's coming along. You see it right here. Look. So now we're starting to get a little color, and then we're starting to form a little bark, right? So nothing's coming out, so this is solid right here. And then, we got some sections that, still need some work. So we're gonna go ahead and spritz it, because it's getting a little bit on the dry side. So keeping it moist, and then hit those sides too. So the sides are absolutely important part of this step. So as I say, if you looking, you ain't cooking. So we're gonna drop that top, and we're gonna let this bad boy finish cooking. Alright, so we're at about hour number 4, and we're probing at about 135. So this is going to be perfect time to wrap this brisket. And then once we wrap it, we're going to let this bad boy cook the rest of the way until it becomes probe tender. So we're going to go ahead and get this bad boy checked, see what's going on with it. So as you can see right here, a nice little bark, nothing coming off, nothing moving right. And that's ready to go, right? So we're gonna get this bad boy off, and then we're gonna get this bad boy wrapped up. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this brisket. We got this bad boy inside, and we're gonna wrap this with butcher paper. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy done. Like I said, get this bad boy wrapped. And that bad boy is coming along very nicely. Now what you see here, you see I still got that probe thermometer because we do want to monitor the temp on this bad boy. And like I said, we're just gonna be wrapping this with butcher paper. It's like a little present, right? And this is gonna keep all of those juices inside. So we're gonna put this thing back in the smoker, let it come up to temp. And then like I said, we're gonna probe this thing for tenderness. And then once it's probing tender, it's gonna be ready to go. Absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy back on the smoker. And since this is a long smoke session, you gotta check on those pellets. All right, so we got our pellets refilled. Now we're ready to go the rest of the way. Like I said, we're just monitoring the temperature and then monitoring the pellets until that cook is done. And like I said, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're in day number 2, right? We did this bad boy overnight. It's 11, pushing on about 11:30. It's at 195, that brisket's at 195. So we're gonna take this bad boy out. We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy, rested. So one tip that I want to show you, right? Get you some plastic wrap, and then this is gonna help, keep all those juices, contained when you put these in the cooler or wherever you're gonna be, wrapping and storing this brisket until it rests right. So we got that bad boy ready to go, wrapped up. We're gonna let this bad boy rest, and it smells absolutely delicious. So I'm excited to cut in this bad boy, but we gotta let it rest first. You can see right here as we took this thing off, not much cleanup, just gotta wipe this thing down. But now you got your brisket. All you have to do is open this bad boy up. Look at that right there. All right, so we got our brisket, nice bark, you can see, and those juices have not gone anywhere. So you can see like where we made these cuts, right? And then just kind of even that out. So we're just gonna cut into this bad boy and give, just some slices. Look at that right there. Nice and tender, got that bark. That right there. And then it just pull apart on you like that. You good to go. Nice little brisket. And as always, we gotta give this bad boy a taste test, right? So you got a little piece right there. Cheers. Now that's some absolutely delicious smoke flavor in that brisket. Bring one back to you. We're gonna give another taste test to this bad boy. And that's absolutely delicious. All right, we're gonna be making some brisket recipes with this brisket. And if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. For the people that's been rolling me for a while, you already know what I gotta do. However, I'm gonna save this brisket because we got some more recipes to come, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.